Hey guys, today I have a huge Kmart haul for you. I've got loads of stuff. I've got homewares and clothing and all sorts of things, so I'm just going to dive right into showing you what I bought, or we're going to be here all day. So starting with the homewares, I got, homewares and like general stuff. I bought some Christmas wrapping paper. We've had 5 Christmases here, and the first year we moved here I bought 2 jumbo rolls like this of wrapping paper, like 2 designs, one for Daniel, one for Noah. And last Christmas, our 5th Christmas, we ran out. So like I used it up, I had enough, but this Christmas I'm going to need more, so bought some wrapping paper. I just do like a design for each boy, and then I don't have to label all of the gifts, they know whose is whose. I also bought a pop-up beach shelter, like a little mini tent with an open front. We do have one, but it's one that you have to kind of put the rods together and feed it through, and it's a bit of a faff. So I was really chuffed to see this one that pops up in seconds, because as you know, in summer we go to the beach every day, and it's nice to have somewhere to stash your stuff and to sit out of the sun. So I was pleased with that. We are trying to get the guest house up and running and ready for guests. My dad is coming to stay next month, so we are getting all the finishing touches done, and we needed pots and pans. We bought a super cheap pot and pan set from the warehouse like before Grant's parents stayed last summer, and yeah, it's already been binned. They rusted, the like non-stick coating peeled off, they were so thin they just buckled, absolute rubbish. So instead I went with a 3-tier steamer, because this can be used as a pot or you can steam things, and then I got a fry pan as well, and they like better quality, so I think that will last longer and be more useful. Okay, the next thing in the pile is these serviettes or napkins. We don't use paper serviettes or paper towel. I don't want to spend money on something you're just going to throw straight into the bin. So we always use cloth napkins, and then I just chuck them in the wash with the rest of our laundry. When we have guests, people are like, "Ooh, this is posh." I'm like, no, this is cheap. Too cheap to spend money on paper towels. So Jess spotted these and she's like, they're grey! They actually, it's like an even weave with a dark grey and a white, so it has really not, it's not going to focus, but maybe the texture will show up. Anyway, set of 4 for $4, so I've got 3 sets of those. I do have brown ones that I use in like the autumn winter, and then I have some white ones and a few floral ones that I made that I use in the spring summer, but the white ones are all stained, so I was really chuffed to find these. So yes, because we use those every day. Next up, for the guest house, I wanted a round wooden cutting board, because there's like a round shape theme going on, which you'll see when I do the reveal, which will be soon. And I wanted to bring in some warm wood tones, so this was quite inexpensive. I think this was $12, and I like that it's got like a little metal rivet there and a little leather doodad, so chuffed with that. I bought 2 more of these little salt and pepper sets. They look like tiny little mason jars with handles, and then the holes is in the shape of an S or a P. We had one set of these, they're $2 for a set. We have a set that was on the dining room table, but I use salt in the kitchen when I'm making food as well, and Grant sometimes takes one from the dining table to his desk if he's eating there, or to the living room if we like eating in the lounge. Like, it always gets moved around, so I was like, I'm just going to put one everywhere so that there's salt wherever we need it. So 2 of those. Next up is this little rubber backed cutting board. So I've got the wooden cutting board for the guest house, but then I don't want people cutting meat and things on that, because you can't stick it in the dishwasher and sanitize it. So just a little extra one to go in the guest house kitchen. This is random. I found this chalk bomb. This was like $3, I think. It has 200 plus throws, and you just like throw it and it makes a chalk splat, I guess. But I just thought that would be a fun stocking stuffer for Noah, so I picked that up as well. An inexpensive grater for the guest house, because I couldn't remember if I bought one or not. A couple of pairs of scissors to leave in the guest house, because you always need scissors. Like, I like to have scissors in the kitchen for opening packets or whatever. Also for the guest house, a draining rack. We needed one anyway, and this is so cool. Like, you'll see when I do the reveal, there's like black metal accents everywhere, and when I saw this, I was like, well, Jess found it and she's like, you have to buy this, so I bought it. This was $8, and I just think it's cool. I probably won't leave it out on the sink. I'll probably put it in the cupboard under the sink, but then when people go to use it, they'll be like, ooh, this is fancy. And it's a nice big one. And yeah, it's just a good, I thought it was a good design anyway, and I like that it's black. And then I bought this double duvet cover. Daniel has a double duvet on his bed, and he only has one, so when it goes in the wash, it has to be washed, dried, and put back on the same day, and that's not always convenient. And I usually just have white waffle duvet covers everywhere, like a waffle weave texture, and he doesn't really like that, so I thought I'll just get this one. It looks like gingham from far, but it's actually, I don't know if it'll show up, it's actually black lines. It's like fine little black lines going this way and fine little black lines going this way, and then they're obviously cross. So I thought that was cool. It would go with this room, and it's not like too bold that it's going to be a design that we get bored of quickly. And then the last homewares thing I got is a 2-pack of pillows. I think this was $16. So moving on to the clothes, I really needed some summer t-shirts, and that was the first thing I looked at. And how cute is this with a little surfboard design? It says salt in the air, sand in my hair, and you know how much I love the beach, and my boys will be surfing, and I love the colors, and I just thought, like, how cute is that? So that's the first t-shirt I bought. So I've mentioned before that Daniel only wears v-neck t-shirts. He won't wear round neck t-shirts. So I bought a couple more for him. So I just got like a blue, it's like a heathered look. And this one, it's kind of like a bluey greeny color. So these were $5 each. Then I went to the men's department and I bought a couple of just plain big regular fit t-shirts. And these are for me to wear in the garden. I'm always grubbing around in the garden or painting or staining something. So they're inexpensive t-shirts, and they are just to wear when I'm doing that kind of grubby work. Like, I don't mind if they get stained or holes in or whatever. But it's just nice to have something to wear, and the ones I have are kind of like at the end of their life. I bought some plain t-shirts. This one, I love the color. It's almost got like a heathered look to it. It's got a high v-neck, and I like how the hem dips at the front a little bit and dips slightly low at the back. And I bought them a little bit oversized. Not oversized, I just wanted them to be loose fitting because I don't know if they're going to shrink, and I just don't want anything tight in the summer when it's really hot. So that is that one. I really like this color. And then I got this one also, I think it was $3, and it's just like a heathered, you can see the colour, yeah. So just nice to have some plain t-shirts to pull on in summer that aren't too tight and they just skim nicely and fit well. Okay, next up is togs, and togs is what we call swimsuits or bathing costumes in New Zealand, and I'm just used to calling them togs now, so that's what I'll call them. But that's what I'm talking about. We have been in New Zealand for over 5 years, and I have bought togs once, and we are at the beach every day in summer. We swim a lot, so I just needed new togs. But I'm kind of like fussy about, aren't we all? Okay, we're all fussy about swimsuits or togs. You want it to be flattering, but I also want the support. I am an E-cup bust, so I need some like boobage support, and I'm not confident about my tummy area. Like, I want something that's going to smooth out the lumps and bumps over my tummy. And the togs I bought that I have been wearing was $60 from the warehouse, and it has this lovely like tummy control panel and bust support. And I've kind of been looking and I haven't found anything since, but at Kmart I found these. Now the back of this, it's got adjustable straps, so you can like tighten it up for good support. It's got a nice high back, and then the front, it's got like a built-in bra, which is good. But then the front has these like sheer panels. I don't know if you can see that. They're not too sheer, but they're like slightly sheer. This like V design, which is really flattering coming up the front. And it's just a plain one piece, but it's kind of like a nice sturdy fabric. It seems to hold everything in. And that was $30, and I just think it's comfortable and flattering. And the togs that like my old togs, the bum is cut so narrow that you just feel like you have a wedgie. So this is slightly more generous on the bum. It's not going to feel like it's creeping all the time. So that's good. And then I also found a second one. Like, who finds two swimsuits that look good at the same time? So this has the same back, adjustable straps, high back. It's got a tummy control panel, built-in bra thingy, and whoops. And it's got these blue lines, like blue and aqua lines, that I think is quite flattering as well. And again, just comfortable, fits well, holds everything in. So I was really chuffed with that. These were $30 each. Next up, I needed pajama tops. I needed like long sleeve pajama tops, and of course they don't have any long sleeve pajamas left because all the summer stuff is in. But in the men's department I found this plain grey long sleeve top for $6, so I'll just wear that to sleep in. And then the last thing I got are two more t-shirts, again with the stripes, again with the black and white and grey. This is so soft and thin and drapey and comfortable and flattering, and I just love it. I like that it's a good length, and this was $9, so I got that in the black and white stripe. Also in the, it's like grey with black and white stripes on it. Is it black and white or navy white? Yeah, black and white. So just some nice comfortable t-shirts to throw on in summer. So that is everything I bought at Kmart. I had so much fun. Sometimes you go and you're like, nah, I don't really like anything. I was completely giddy. I was like, I love everything. I found togs that fit me. I was like stoked. I was, yeah, had a good time at Kmart. So I hope you enjoyed watching this haul and seeing what I bought. All of these things are obviously in store now, so you can grab yourself a bargain if you want to go and pick up something similar. Let me know what you like the most, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time.